So here we are. Hello, I'm Stephen Carlson. This is Working from the Heart. And today's topic is work equals effort. With the equal sign in between the two words, it becomes a kind of a formula. And what is the result? Suffering. So work equals effort. I have to push, effort, stress, strain, pushing. It's also the sense of the trade-off, right? I can't have everything. So I have to put all my time, my energy, and my life force into my work, and the rest of my life suffers as a result. Work equals effort is a formula for suffering. So let's explore that. Let's play with that using the Sedona method. If you're ready, take a breath and allow things to settle. Allow yourself to be. Work equals effort. Notice what comes up as a result of believing that, thinking that. Work equals effort. Well, the first thing that you might notice is resistance, because it's something about how the world works. When you push, the world pushes back. And so notice the resistance to work equals effort. I mean, why bother? Notice the resistance, the no. This could be the desire to, we used to call this playing hooky. That means when you are a student in school and you don't go to school but decide to do something else, you're playing hooky. Or maybe it's distraction, playing a video game, maybe cleaning the house. So just notice how resistance shows up, the natural pushing against response to that sense that work is effort. The hell no. And notice also how personal it seems to be. Allow it to feel just as personal as it might seem. Again, after all, who is it that has to work? Me. And so now I become the victim of the world, right? Cinderella sweeping the ashes from the fireplace. So just notice that sense of self there. And just as an experiment, could you be open to the possibility that this is entirely impersonal? First of all, is this thought unique to you? I don't think so. We live in a society that seems to believe work equals effort. So, and when I say we live in a society, I'm not just talking about California or the United States where I'm based right now, or even Western civilization, because frankly this is just part and parcel of our economic system. Work equals effort. This is the sense of it. Struggle, pushing, suffering. But again, it's all around us. It's pervasive. It's part of cultural conditioning. So notice how your feelings might have shifted about work equals effort. Allow this all to come up again. And sit with it for a moment or two just to feel it, to approach it with a little curiosity. Bring a little awareness to the table and invite that sense that work equals effort. Now, some of us bought completely into the concept, of course, because this is something a lot of us do believe. But also a lot of us have chosen to take the contrarian position. That is to say, if everybody else believes this, then I believe that. And it's the sense of, hell no. Right? I mean, we find this among so-called bohemians, right? The hipsters, the hippies, counterculture. But it's actually even mainstream. That sense of, well, sometimes I like to express it like this. I like to work smart, not hard. So, okay, let's just go back and forth a little bit and notice that as we try both sides of the equation, we might even achieve a little bit more freedom, looseness, openness. So, notice that work equals effort, how that feels. Notice the stories that come up, images and sounds, like moving pictures. Notice the feelings in the body, the reactions of the organism. Kind of stressful. Work equals effort. I have to push. Then notice the opposite. Notice the no, the reaction, the rejection of this thought, this belief, this story. And just notice how that feels in the body and allow it to be like that just for a moment, whatever came up. And then back to the feeling, work equals effort. Notice that. And then the rejection, hell no, not me. That's for squares. And then work equals effort. And then the hell no. Once again, work equals effort. And how about another hell no? Good. Yeah, work equals effort. What's the opposite of work? Would that be play? What is play exactly? If you observe children, they want to do what their parents are doing. They want to help. A lot of play is actually children trying to put on the grown-up world for size, right? They're playing house, pretending to be mommy and daddy, or whatever else. A lot of play is really trying on work. So just notice the difference in the two words, work and play. Let's play with that. So, how does work feel? And how does play feel? And how does work feel? And how does play feel? And what if work and play are actually the same thing? Or, if you prefer, two sides of the same coin. Obviously, they're very closely related. So, doesn't work equals effort deny the whole sense of work equals play? What if work could be play? What would that be like? I'm asking you to stretch and use your imagination, because in my experience, our greatest creations don't come from pushing. They don't come from struggle or effort. The greatest creations of humankind come from inspiration. Right? Newton didn't have to struggle to figure out gravity. Gravity as an idea, as a law of nature, occurred to him. It just sort of snuck up on him. And so on and so forth. So what if work and play were actually the same thing? What if? So if work equals effort equals struggle, work equals joy equals... Oh, I just used the word joy. Maybe work is play equals joy. So, where are we now? Let's just check the time. Notice what all's been stirred up by this little exercise. Just allow it all to be here as best you can. Notice whatever's happening in the body. Notice any thoughts that are coming up, including this is ridiculous, whatever. And let's just check, is any of this you? Are you controlling this? Do you control thoughts? Do you generate feelings? Can you turn them on and off at will? Or are these things just apparently happening? Are you simply aware of thoughts, aware of stories, beliefs, and aware of sensations arising in the body, feelings, emotions? So notice that sense of resting in awareness. And just check and see. Is there any sign of joy peeking around a corner? Any kind of spark? Any kind of gratitude? Any kind of well-being? Any kind of joy? So, this might be a good place to leave it for now. As always, this is just an exploration. Your mileage may vary. But you can always come back to this recording and the others and discover deeper and deeper layers of freedom, peace, and even joy. That's it for now.